Hello everybody and welcome to Sunday night is organ music night, and I am not going to be speaking terribly much tonight, at least I don't think so. My lovely mouth ulcer on the side of my tongue has grown and talking is not much fun at all. Which is great because it means more music, so there you are. We started this evening with an old request that was from Uza Mayer a long time ago. A beautiful hymn from the back of the, is it the Passau book? I think it's the Passau book, isn't it? And it's a Rosenkranzkönigin, so the Rosary Queen. A lovely, lovely hymn to Mary. A beautiful melody. Absolutely gorgeous. Wonderful. I actually introduced this. I play this quite regularly in my church locally. This isn't in the local hymn book. But the old folks, let's face it, most of the people in the congregation are old folks, and they really know it. They really, really know it, and they love singing it. So that's very, very exciting indeed. Now, with the power of all the things I can do here, where is it? There's something there I wanted to put up on screen. There it is. Check this out. Gunther! Nice to see Gunther Meiser again. We haven't seen Gunther for a long time. And Gunther, I want to get in touch with you again about lighting. Gunther is here. I still haven't fixed that. This black line. See that black line there? I still haven't fixed that. I haven't found what it is. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, it's weird. And when this pops up, see, that pops up, and theoretically that should blank that out, but it doesn't. So I'm not sure what that's all about. We'll work it out at some point. Let me just quickly pop over here and do that so that I don't forget. Oh, we're talking about Uza. So yes, so Gunther, I've been rearranging the music room here, and I would love to talk to you about lighting at some point. I know you've sent me stuff about lighting before. The main problem is, oops, that's the ceiling. Can you hear me do that? The ceiling is right here. It's right beside me here. And the further back you go in the room, the lower it gets. So I'm limited to like right behind me for lighting. There's no space for anything, and you can see it all over the place. So yeah, I'll send you a diagram of the room at some point, but I would love your help on that. And you asked here, how about some Bach? Well, that's a good question. Off you go. You go and play some Bach, and we'll enjoy that. So there you are. Right, we're going to have some hymns tonight. We're going to have some fun music tonight. We're going to have some jazzy music tonight. We're going to have some classical music tonight. We're going to have some very bizarre music tonight. We've had the most amazingly wonderful bizarre requests, and we have something to celebrate as well. So we'll be this. There you are, Lucian with his wonderful information. Yes, when I was a small child, gentian violet was the stuff of choice when you had a mouth ulcer. You can't get it here in Germany. At least I haven't found it anywhere. I'm not terribly sure I want to find it anywhere because it gives you a very, very sort of, well, violet coloured mouth, which is not very pleasant. And but it does help. That's very true. The only thing that really helps is just ignore. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you might be able to see. I'm going to put something in the background here while I play, and I don't know, can you see that? I'm just going to put that there for now. I'll show you that in a minute. Here's a hymn I played last night at the end of the service, and everyone who was there enjoyed it. I wonder why. Another hymn to Mary there, number 527 in the hymnal. And excuse me for not paying attention to anything I was doing. I've been joined by my family. Hello. Baba. There she is in all her glory. A little bundle of joy, chatting away in the background. I have one of those waste paper baskets from IKEA that's like a cheese grater. So she's scratching at that, making fun noises. And she's going to bang into the camera in a minute and move it, I can tell. She's found a CD to play with. I'm not sure where she found it. Oh, it says from Papa. Oh, look, she gave me a CD. This was a gift from Rue Sexton. She was at a theatre concert a long time ago. And Zach Frame plays the Mighty Wurlitzer. A very, very fun CD indeed. Good fun indeed. So there you are. My daughter just found it and gave it to me again. She's been playing around in the background. She's got it on the floor and she's gonna kick the camera in a minute. I know she is. Bye bye. She's saying bye bye. Are you going to say bye bye to everybody? Sexton, bye bye. Bye bye. Can you hear that, everybody? Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever heard in your life? Bye bye. She's learning to shout at the moment. We've got her, she's learning the word louder. And when she hears the word louder, she normally screams at the top of her head. It's late. You should be going to bed very soon, little girl. Oh, it's bedtime. It is bedtime, yes. Good. Oh, did you hear that? That's me getting a kissy. Kisses? Isn't that cute? Oh. You're going to say bye-bye to everybody? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh. Oh, I'm getting a little kiss on my hand. Can I reach over? Come on. Bye-bye. This could be happening all night. We could just have her saying bye-bye all night, really, couldn't we? It's cute. There you are. Since this room has been tidied up, there are very few things for her to fall over now. Cables, for example. So it's good. So that means she can be up here more regularly. And as she gets older, you might be able to see the back of her head or something. We don't believe that children should be involved in the internet or anything like that. So that's why. That's why we don't show her in public. But a number of you have seen pictures of her, and a number of you have actually met her. So there you are. So there we are. All good fun. She's an absolute darling. And remember on Friday night I said she's not a very good sleeper. Well, it turns out last night she had a pretty good sleep. So fingers crossed that this is the start of things to come. Now, this little thing here, check this out. That is a 3D printed organ prospect. And the organ in question, that is actually, believe it or not, a picture of the legendary and the still unknown to me choir organ of Marienstadt Abbey. And I still say unknown to me because I haven't been back there for a very, very long time for various reasons. Well, mainly for one reason, but I'm not going to tell you that in public. But this is a 3D printed prospect of that organ, of the choir organ. Isn't that beautiful? Now, this was given to me by my friend Salam Fish, who you will see in the chat there. And together with Dominic Eckhard, he came to visit me in church last night and presented me with this lovely little gift. So I'm going to find a place for it where it can be, mainly where little hands can't get to it. I don't know how fragile 3D printed things are. So I'm going to just put it here for now so that it's safe. But it's rather lovely. So thank you very much, Salam Fish. You can see him in the chat. He's there in the chat hiding. But yeah, what a lovely idea. What a lovely idea. And so talented. I know nothing about these things. I think that's rather cute indeed. Right, let's have another hymn we played last night, and then we're going to go over to our requests and have some fun with that. Now hold on, what number is it? What number was it? 3, hold on, I've got to get the right number. There it is, 35357. Now, it's almost a full moon in this part of the world, And it's a beautiful moony night out there tonight. I got a picture of it, but I can't show you because I forgot to upload it. But it's rather beautiful. And when it's like that, there are various interesting pieces of music you can play about these things. But seeing as it's night time, and at some point it's going to be morning, and obviously with cameratim.com it is already morning over in Australia. Here's another tune I played last night. That's absolutely delicious. And I think you will probably recognize it, How Brightly Shines the Morning Star. And then we're going to play something involving the moon. So stay tuned. I love that hymn tune. It's beautiful. You can do so much with it. You can have lots of fun with it. Oh, gosh. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better than I am. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I keep forgetting I've got all these cameras again that I haven't had for a long time. Ah, my goodness me. Don't you just wish you could cut the side of your tongue off sometimes? Actually, that's what happened, which is why I have this bloody thing. For those who joined late, I've got the most horrendous mouth ulcer on the side of my tongue, and it hurts like hell. Not much fun when it comes to chitty-chatting. Now, talking of chitty-chatting, we can do things like this now. Let me find a suitable word. There we are. Check that out. Robert Miller. Robert Miller, who is a member of the clergy, it would appear. There's Robert Miller. I love this. If you have a picture, if you have what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean. If you have an image, that's the one, on your Google account, in your chat account, then when I put one of your chats up on screen, it comes up with... Oh, that's interesting. I was going to say it comes up with your picture, but for some reason Cam's picture isn't showing up tonight. It is, however, telling us that Cam is a member. Now, why isn't Cam's picture coming up tonight? What about Dominic? There's Dominic with sunglasses. There's Joe saying ouch, but Joe's picture isn't there. Why is Joe's picture not there either? That's weird. So why are some people's pictures there and some others aren't? I know not. I know not. Whiskey numbs mouth ulcers. That's a good point. Thanks, John. That's a very, very good point. Let me disappear to this cupboard here. Oh, look what I found. For emergencies only, you understand. For emergencies only. In fact, yes, this is a small bottle of Jura Superstition. Yes, clever. Oh, bloody hell, that burns like... Yes, thank you for your suggestion, John, but that bloody hell. Oh. Whew. Well, that woke me up, if nothing else. Oh, bleeding hell. Ooh, that brought a tear to my eye. Hoi, 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 hoi. Shall we have some fun, ladies and gentlemen? I think we shall have some fun. And I think we'll have some fun with this. Oh my goodness, that's minuscule. Nobody can read that. Ow. Let me turn the pages. Oh my God, that's even smaller. Can I do that and zoom in? I can zoom in a little bit. Will that help? That might help. But can I still turn pages and will it stay zoomed? No, if I turn pages, it zooms out again. That's no use. Oh well, this is going to be very small. Now then, a long time ago in a galaxy far away, well actually about a year ago, something rather delicious happened in the Gartshore gang organ world. A young chap and a young girl got together for the first time, and they are now celebrating a year of being together. And we're going to celebrate with them tonight. We are talking about Franciszek Dolihal and Marketa. We haven't seen Marketa in the chat for a long time. Marketa Velkova and Franciszek Dolihal. They've been in a wonderful partnership for a year now. And they've always been great members of the Gartshore gang. They've been hanging around. They are the most humorous people we know. I regularly get videos sent to me from one or other of them, which is absolutely great fun. It's about time we got some more videos sent over. I can show them. I've got everything set up now so that I can show these things. It's wonderful. And from time to time, Franciszek, that did help. From time to time, Franciszek does send the odd request. And a while ago, the two of them were going through a bit of a rough patch. Not because of their relationship. They were going through a rough patch because they lost a good friend. And I played this piece of music for them. I'd been looking for this piece of music for a long time, and I played it for them, and it cheered them up no end. Piece of music in question was written by Miles Rudge. The words, sorry, were written by Miles Rudge. The music was written by Ted Dix. And a long time ago, in a galaxy far away, I wanted to arrange this piece of music for my choir, my then choir. I had two choirs in Bonn at the time, in the city of Bonn in Germany. And I wanted to arrange it. So I contacted Ted, the composer of the piece, and asked for his permission. And he wrote back and said, why on earth would you want to do that? Yes, off you go, do what you want with it. And I wrote back and said, well, you know, I've always been fascinated. I always loved that piece of music. And the guy who sung it, who was one of the best sort of comedians and actors in the United Kingdom, sadly no longer with us anymore, a guy called Bernard Cribbins. Bernard Cribbins even appeared in Doctor Who. Yes, yes, yes. Bernard Cribbins, a wonderful old actor. And Ted put me in touch with Bernard Cribbins. Actually put Bernard Cribbins in touch with me. And I had a lovely phone call with Bernard Cribbins about, amongst other things, this piece of music. And it's great fun. It's a good fun piece of music. It's about a selection of gentlemen trying to move a piano. And somebody needs a cup of tea, so I think you know what we're on about. You need the words really for that, don't you? "Oh, right," said Fred, "climbing up a ladder with a crowbar, gave a mighty blow. Psh, poof. Was he in trouble? Half a ton of rubble landed on the top of his dome." It's one of the best, happiest tunes of all time. On the A side was "Right," said Fred. On the B side was a piece of music called "Digging a Hole." There I was, digging a hole in the ground, so big and sort of round it was. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful music. There's an album of Bernard Cribbins singing songs, and they are all wonderful. They were kind of sort of supposed to be kiddie songs, but if you listen carefully, there's a very adult content to them as well. Great fun, absolutely wonderful, great fun. I absolutely adore it, and you absolutely have to go and listen to them. Something else you have to go and listen to is this, one of my favorite pieces of music of all time, and funnily enough, I was listening to it in the car today on the way to or back from church this morning, and it reminded me to play it this evening. I think we'll dedicate this one to anybody in the United Kingdom, because this is one of those wonderful old tunes from days gone by. Kind of not quite one-hit wonders, but almost one-hit wonders. I'm going to hide that because that's actually I can hide it in my new cupboard. Splendid. This is an absolutely wonderful, gorgeous piece of music. I want you all to sing along and have some fun with it. If you can sing along with it, I'll be very impressed, because you need a very high voice for it. Love grows where my rosemary goes. And not, as many people think, love goes where rosemary grows in the garden. No, it's not that at all. Love grows where my rosemary goes. So In the case of our friend František, he could be singing Love Grows Where My Marketa Goes. So there you are. So there we are. Those two pieces of music were for our friends from the Czech Republic. Edison Lighthouse was the name of that group back then. And who was the lead singer? Who was the lead singer? Can anyone tell me who the lead singer was? Who remembers the lead singer of that? Oh, there we are. Jez remembers it was Edison Lighthouse. Congratulations, Jez. You're absolutely right. Edison Lighthouse was actually, it wasn't a band as such, it was just a sort of a bunch of folks put together, and every time they appeared live or in the studio, they had a completely different setup. I think they only appeared for that recording in that constellation once. It's like an old jazz band of old, they sort of got together and yeah, and just sort of recorded and did their stuff. Great stuff. Tony Macaulay, was it Tony Macaulay, was it? I imagine it was. I imagine you're right. I honestly can't remember myself. I did know these things a long time ago. Is it here yet? Or isn't here yet? This chatty thing takes a while to catch up for some bizarre reason. Never mind. I shall let it run in the background. Right. While that's having its catch up. Oops, let's have a look and see if people have been buying. Oh, we've had a couple of tickets this evening. Let's have a look. Oh, we've had a couple of tickets here. Right, let's have a look. Who dis? First up this evening was, let me just check the time, at 10, well, maybe not. Let's see. Just 10:05, so just when we started, Stefan got in with a ticket. Thank you very much, Stefan. Who else got in? Here's Renee. Renee got in with a ticket as well. Thank you very much. I love that email address. Lovely. Thank you very much, Renee. That's very kind. Thank you, thank you. Who's this? Jonathan. Jonathan B. Thank you very much indeed as well. Here's Robin. Thank you very much. Ah, right. Good evening from a small village just west of Antwerp. If you ever come to Belgium for unique organs, go to Brussels Cathedral, the large swallow's nest organ in the world. Don't know if possible, but could you do Jigu Tokata? Keep that in mind. I could try at least. And, oh no, the winner this evening was, oh no, we had two before Stefan this evening. Alexander was first at 9:47 p.m. before we even started. Alexander, thank you very much indeed. Jerry got in just after we started at 10:02 p.m. Thank you very much, Jerry. And Jan has just got in 1 minute ago, it says here, at 11:02 p.m. Thank you very much to Jan. So there we are, a few tickets going in there. Thank you very much indeed. Let me just pop over here and see if anything's been happening over here. Gosh, what's going on here? Oh my goodness, Marco, I'm guessing Marco is Razbaz, has been contributing towards my goodies from IKEA. I was so bold and I already went and got them. So thank you very much. That's a lovely reimbursement. Thank you very much indeed to Marco. That's very kind indeed. Splendid. Thank you very much. There are some interesting things on the wish list, ladies and gentlemen. The other day, a new piece of equipment got funded completely. So tick, tick, tick on all the order boxes. That's taking place. Exciting, exciting. So we have to replace it with other things. So yeah, we have some other things on the wish list. Go check it out, including a new organ. What? An organ on the wish list? Yes, not all sample set producers provide their wares free of charge. Some of them do, well, some of them obviously, you know, they don't sell in large numbers, so they want to make a profit, my son. So sometimes even I have to buy them with your help, shall we say. And it's a very interesting one. Go and check it out on the wish list. It's a new theatre organ. And it's a bloody good theatre organ. How do we know? Well, Jerry, our friend Jerry Martin, presented it last night in his live stream. I put a link up to it already on the channel. Go and check it out. Jerry is entering into the world of theatre organ music, and by God, he's a natural. Go and check it out. Jerry, you're amazing. Absolutely amazing. Ah, there you are. See, I wasn't sure if it was that Renee, but our friend Salam Fish, his real name is Renee. Here we are. Renee is the producer of this magnificent 3D printed organ goodies. I think that's rather lovely, actually. And congratulations to the organ builders who made that beautiful thing. It's absolutely lovely. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. So there you are. So check that out. Go and check that out if you're interested in helping out. There is one other place I must go and check, because we have, God, Vanessa's got, it's like it's like Swiss bank here. Vanessa's got all sorts of things set up so we can go and we can get hold of some money, my son. Let's have a look on the links this evening. Yes, check it out. There we have it. Right, so it was our friend Razbaz. Thank you very much, Razbaz. And Lucian G has already also been active over on the Stripe link. Stripe, Sean Conrad, right? The Stripe link. So there you are. So thank you very much for that. Very, very kind indeed. That's very generous of you all. Thank you. Back to the show. Right, am I missing anything there? I don't think so. Let's carry on. Robin from Belgium said, can I play the Gigoux Toccata? Well, yes, we can, but I have to change the organs. So let's go and let's disappear back to Dusseldorf, where we were the other night. And let me quickly get my Gigoux Toccata up on screen here. Gosh. I've never actually sat down and learnt this piece of music. I've never actually sat down and learnt it. Never actually sat down and learnt it. Every time I play it, it's sort of sight reading. So one of these days, I've just realised my winky blinkies don't work very well, because when I try to, I've got it activated, I sort of screw up my face and it turns pages for me. But when I screw up my face at the moment, it's not doing it properly, because I can't screw up my face because it hurts like buggery. Dominic, another a ticket from Dominic Kibbid. Thank you for the lovely evening. Many greetings to Vanessa and the little princess, the princess of the sleepless nights princess. Yeah, you're not wrong there, my friend. You are not wrong there at all. Dusseldorf, here we are. Lovely, snappy, gorgeous, delicious organ. And somewhere here I've got Jig Talk. There's Jig Talk. I've obviously set the organ up for Jig Talk at some point. So that's that. What's that? That's where the that's that. There's the 32 foot. Why is the 32 foot in there? There must be a reason for the 32 foot. Oh, I know. That's Thunderball. Yeah. It's all here. It's all in Gigoux's music, and then that must be full organ for the end. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. Right, let's go back and try this. Gigoux's Toccata for Robin at sight. Robin, there's various options there. You know what to do. Well, almost. The trick is, if you play it at full Wayne Marshall speed, you don't recognize the mistakes so much. Yes, that may have been a tad too fast for correctness, but yeah, it's lovely. I love that piece of music. My favorite bit is definitely that bit when the pedal goes. And if you get the registration like this, it actually sounds like James Bond, doesn't it? And then sort of says ta-da, ta-da. It's a great piece of music, it really is. It's musically simple, it doesn't do anything. It's like Vidor's toccata, it's incredibly musically simple. The joy of it is it's all the notes, and this it should have been, the swell box should have been closed, by the way. And it's like a spinning top. Whoops. Watch what you're doing. And then the pedals come in. Sorry. Someone wanted the pedal cam on. Well, here's the pedal cam. Let's do it again. I will give you notes as I'm playing. So, spinning top. It's like silent film music. The train is coming. Ooh. And here's the train. The train. Tattoo. Ha ha. It's getting closer. Well, change of key, G major. That's even faster than last time. Change of page. Let's land in this key. Crescendo. Melody in the pedals. Dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da. It's a police car, isn't it? Dee da dee da nee no nee no. Melody here and then down here. Now it's back here and down again. You've got to make sure you don't run out of fingers playing that kind of stuff. There's two melodies going on at the same time. Oh, for heaven's sake, let's just cheat. That was wrong, wasn't it? But never mind. Done, and so you shall be. The melody doesn't do anything, it just sort of, it's a police car. Da, do, da, dee, da. Doppler effect. Doppler effect. Coming back. Coming closer. Moving away. Going all together. And then there's this crazy thing that goes on between the hands with the melody. Da, 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 dee, da, da, da. Da 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 da. And that melody there, it's that's going on at the same time as I was playing that melody. Let's just make sure I get the right notes. Where does it start? It starts here. Okay, but your right hand is playing. Yeah, and that note, that melody has to be completely legato. You can't go pa 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 dee da 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 da. You've got to do that and get all the bits going in the middle as well. It's not very easy. Let's go from there again. So I'm trying to play that melody. So on and so on and so on. The difficult bit is when it does that, because then you still have to go. And what you really need to do is get your fourth finger on there, your stubby little fourth finger on there, so you can go dee da da dee. And then substituting fingers. Do you know what substituting fingers means? It means you play a note with one finger and immediately substitute to another finger, freeing up the original finger for another movement. All fun and games. Anyway, there you are. There was a bash through of, actually 2 bashes through of the Gigoux Toccata late on a Sunday evening. Gosh, who'd have known? There you are, Robin. Good luck. You're learning it. What did Robin say there? Hold on. Let's pop that up on screen. Where's Robin's message? Is it that? It's quite far up. Hold on. Bingo. There we go. I'm learning to play it, but I can't read notes, so slow and steady as I go. Gosh, well, that sounds like you're learning it by memory. So the only way I can suggest learning it by memory is learning it in tiny little chunks and memorizing those chunks. So again, the melody. It's all about melody. Again, at the beginning, yeah, this is a free organ lesson here. Even at the beginning, that melody is there. Okay, and then it repeats, that bit repeats itself, okay, but the melody is, yeah, it's hidden, yeah. I'm holding the melody. You're not supposed to, but I'm doing it. Quite difficult to do that, actually. So and then the pedal comes in with its pum pum, with its little sort of fanfare, and the melody repeats itself, right? So all of that is very important. When you play it really fast, play with your ears, yes? When you're playing, let me change the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Whoops, sorry, that one. When you're playing these kinds of things, make sure you play with your ears. And yeah, so here's, you can see my hands. Let's move up a manual so you can see it. Let's transpose that down. Keep your hands together. As little movement as you can. And you see, I'm not actually looking at my own hands. I'm looking, can you see me? I'm looking at the screen. And don't do all that kind of stuff. You'll make lots of mistakes. Keep it nice and tight. Keep your hands here, locked together. I've got my elbows locked in like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, okay? And it's all about hand shape. Feel the shape. And so on, okay? In fact, yeah, it's all about shapes. And then when you get to this bit with the pedals, let me remove your comment there so you can see what's going on. So the pedals, that's easy. It's all left, right, 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 left, left. Okay, that's dead easy. But your hands are just doing arpeggios. Okay, and that's easy. So just play the chords. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually more difficult than the actual thing as well. And also, so from there, it starts out easy. Left hand, right foot, left hand, left foot, right hand, right foot, and then we swap. Then the right foot takes over with the left hand. So we're sort of swapping over here. But once you get used to doing that, it makes perfect sense, if you know what I mean. So, and then we've got this bit, ta ta ti. Memorize that melody, ta 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 ti, and so on and so on. Yeah, ba 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 ba. If you work with harmonies, let me go back. Oh, sorry, wrong button. If you work with harmonies, you know, if you think in your head, oh, that's a D flat major chord, that's an A flat 7 chord. Yeah, then do that. Work with harmonies. So especially in this bit. Yeah, so we've got F sharp minor. D7, G, E flat 7, A flat 7, D flat, and so on and so on, yeah? Get the idea? Get the idea? Get the idea? Work with harmonies. And then the rest of it is just sort of a repetition of the original part, but instead of, it's this time it's chum chum, chum chum, chum chum in the left hand. It's the same chords as before. And your right hand is just rocking backwards and forwards. And so on and so on, okay? So just arpeggios, and then finger 2 goes over. Feel it. Oops. Okay? Feel it, feel it, feel it. Don't play by looking at things, play by feel. Blind. I had a blind teacher. It helps. Play by feel. Play blind. Can you do this? Don't look. Somebody was saying earlier, how can you play and not look at your hands? Well, feel. Play by feel. Feel where the pedals are well as well. Oops. Not high enough. And so on and so on and so on and so on. Anyway, there you are. Free organ lesson, Robin. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope everybody enjoyed that, actually. What's this? A ticket from Marketa. Thank you very much. Thank you for playing our request tonight. I'm still kind of tired lately, and with school and stuff. She says school, she means university. School and stuff. I try to go to bed earlier than I used to. Gosh, don't go to bed early. Heavens above. No, 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 no. Go. There's only one reason you should be going to bed early at that age. Anyway, right, moving on. moving on. What was I going to be playing next? I had a thing in my mind. I had a program in my mind. There it is. I haven't played this for a few weeks, months, and this was requested by, hold on, let me quickly get this. This was requested by somebody called Justin. Now, I'm not sure who Justin is. I don't think we've ever heard from Justin before, but Justin heard a video I played years ago where I took all my French romantic organs that I had at the time here on, that's better, here on Hauptwerk. I took all my French romantic organs and I recorded a piece of music, various parts of it on different parts of those organs. The piece of music was Franck's pièce héroïque, one of my favorite French romantic organ classics. And I haven't played it on Dusseldorf for a very long time, so I think we should have a bash through Pièce Héroïque as well. We just did B minor with Gigo's Toccata, so this is for Justin. This is Pièce Héroïque by Cesar Franck. Cesar Franck. We played some Cesar Franck the other night. Hold on a minute. Let me just quickly. There's some requests coming in, so let me pop them into the. Oh, what's that? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. So let me pop them into the machine, and let's get back to this. John Barker. Loved that. What a great instrument at St. Lambertus. I can't speak to that. It's a Riga, I believe. Yes, you're correct. It is a Riga. Riga is very much the Bentley of the pipe organ world. I love Rigas. Rigas are wonderful instruments. I absolutely love them. Pièce Héroïque by Cesar Franck. Pièce héroïque. I haven't played that for ages. These are all these pieces of music you should play every time. You should play, regularly. Keep playing them regularly so that you're up to speed on them all the time. A couple of awkward moments in there. Ooh, Jerry, thank you very much indeed. Can we do this? Can we pop that on the screen? Yes, when it appears. Ouch. Someone earlier, I think it was Ian, said TCP. If you don't know what TCP is, trust me, you don't want to know. It's I don't know, it's something councils use to clean drains, but some people use it to rinse their mouths out with as well. It's foul beyond belief. It's awful. Where's that? This is a very good system, this, but it's very slow. Wish it was slightly faster. Anyway, gosh, right. Yeah, that was. Oh, there we are. There we are. So where's this? There we go. Ping! Check that out. I love this when you do this. When someone does a super chat like that, and Jerry put in a super chat there. Thank you very much indeed. And there was a lovely there's a graphic on it, and I love this. It describes the graphic in the chat here. $20 from Jerry Martin. Pear character dancing under a rain of confetti and taking his hat off to say, "You are amazing." I love that. I think that's wonderful. Isn't that cute? Fun and games. Right, now then, we're going to disappear. Earlier on, we played a piece of music about the morning star, the morning sun. So it's about time we played something about the night time. About the moon. Now, like I said, it's almost a full moon out there tonight. And here's a piece of music I've been looking for the past couple of weeks. Well, it's not true, the past couple of nights. And I managed to find it. Now, I can't find it and put it on there. I have to look at it from my screen here. So it's going to be another case of... it's going to be another case of looking over my shoulder to play. Yes, I have to look at it here. Here we are. And this was a request that came in on Friday night for a piece of music that I didn't know. It's called Racing with the Moon, which is rather a lovely title. Racing with the Moon. You would imagine it's a piece of music that sort of, it's, you know, it's, how does that go again? 1 minute. Sort of. You know, that kind of thing. You would imagine that's Racing with the Moon. It's not. Racing with the Moon is something much different. It's a gorgeous... I think we need a different set of registrations for this, actually. A much more gorgeous piece of music. Lovely ballad, in fact. Ah, there we go. A lovely big sound. Now, with all my lovely new equipment, I'm working on a way of taking these theatre organs. At the moment, it's just a stereo sound you're listening to there, okay? Fine. No worries with that. But what you can do now, I can go into the back end of Hauptwerk, and I can, because a theatre organ is split up into various chambers all over the place. Some to the left, some to the right, some to here, some to there. And of course, the sound reaches you not only from different directions, but at different times. Now, with my new equipment here, I can set all that up. I haven't worked out how yet, but I can. So we're going to have a much more immersive cinema organ effect coming very soon. Here's a lovely piece of music then called Racing with the Moon, which was sung by Vaughn Monroe. Anyone know Vaughn Monroe? Not Monroe, Monroe. And his orchestra back in the 30s? Back in the 30s. Do we have a date on this? Do we have a date on it? 1941. Oh, there we are. 1941. There we are. A lovely, simple tune. Check this out. Racing with the Moon. Theatre organ time. What a beautiful but simple tune. Racing with the moon. That even rhymes with tune. Splendid, splendid. Now we had a couple of interesting requests coming in this evening. One of them is this. No strings. I'm fancy free. Oh, Monica. Monica. Thank you very much to Monica. Click. And there we are. What's Monica's description? Lemon character doing a victory dance with maracas in his hands. There you are. Lemon character doing a victory dance with maracas in his hands. So should any of you be watching, or shall we say listening and not watching, now you know. So Monica put in a donation and it says lemon character doing a victory dance with maracas in his hands. I'm not making this up. Irving Berlinski came up with this one from his Top Hat radio picture production. Top Hat. No strings. I'm fancy free. No strings and no connections. No ties to my affections. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy. Wow. There you go then. Here we go then. No strings. I'm fancy free. I think we'll change registrations on the fly. I wish I could do this at a touch of the button on my Stream Deck. I wonder would that work? It theoretically should. A simple little number there, no strings. I'm fancy free and free for anything fancy. Oh yes, many, many years ago perhaps, but live latency is 5 seconds according to Nikira. How do you know? How do you know? I don't, and I'm the one streaming. It's different every week, so it depends what mood YouTube is in, I suppose. Right, let's have a quick look. Anything been happening in the background? No, the last person to buy a ticket was Mark Hater, half an hour ago. No tickets for half an hour, ladies and folks. Let me just go and check over here. I'm not missing out on anything. You never know. It's not even loading. That's a good sign. Anything there? No, nothing there either. Right, so apart from Jerry's extra and Monica's extra, there we are. Right, we're coming up to the last 10 minutos of this evening's concerto. And here's a piece of music that came in from our friend Andrew Bazuki. Now, Andrew always comes up with weird and wonderful, exciting things. Please play when you can, he said. Well, I don't know if I ever can, but let's try it tonight. What key is this in? This is in the key of B flat. And that's also something, by the way. I'm always going on about play by feel. Don't play by looking. Don't do that kind of thing. Yeah, play by feel. Play blind. Oh, feel free to watch your hands, you know, and keep an eye on what's going on and things like that. But you should be able to sit down at a piano and go A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, G flat 7, B flat 13, sorry, B 13, E major 7 with an added 9, all that kind of thing. Yeah, you should be able to sort of know what everything feels like. Okay, so the next trick is, of course, then to look at a piece of music like this and immediately. See, my hand was there. When you go into sight rate, you're reading the shapes. You're not reading the notes, you're reading the shapes. And your hands know what those shapes feel like, so you know what to do. That's the trick to sight reading, folks. Shapes. Here's a piece of music. It sums up my life perfectly. The Dancing Fool, and that's me pretty much. dancing fool with different harmonies. Gosh, what's this? The Platz gang have been busy again. On the wish list. Thank you very much to the Platz gang over on the wish list. Wow, very kind. Thank you. Gosh, it's all go over there tonight. Yes, yes. New toys. New toys are good, good, good. Right, how are we doing? I think we're getting close to the midnight hour. It's not in there. Damn it. I thought it was. Hold on. You see, we had some fun stuff earlier. I had a version of the midnight hour kicking about, and I don't have it anymore. Let's see if we can find another one. Well, there must be a simple version of it somewhere. Let's to hear. There must be something here. How about that? Let's try this. No, I was just there. That's not what I'm looking for. Can anyone find me a simple midnight hour, you know, Wilson Pickett midnight hour thing? I had one somewhere, but I can't find it. That looks pretty good. That'll do. Oh, it's official. I can't download it. Never mind. It's only 2 pages. I can scroll. Yeah, that'll do. In fact, what I could do, I could be very clever. I can minimize there we are, minimize the size of my screen, and I don't really have to scroll all that much. Right, we'll come up to that in a moment, when we get very close to midnight. In the meantime, here's a jazzy melody to finish off this evening. Have I missed anything? Nope, nothing. Good. Let's head over here to the M's. In fact, no, let's head back to where that was, just right there. I was flying past and I saw a tune that we really should play. A fun tune. There it is. Louis Armstrong, Satchmo. A wonderful piece of music from mid-20s. One of those old jazz tunes that was sort of made up on the spot in the back in the 20s. It's Louis Armstrong and his Hot 5. Maybe it was his Hot 7, I can't remember. Mid-20s, I'm going to say the 26, 20, yeah, I'm going to say 26. This is a piece of music called, we're going to dedicate it to Jerry. Jerry's been playing a lot of organ over the last few weeks, which means part of his body is going to be a little bruised. So this is a wonderful piece of music for Jerry. It's called The Irish Black Bottom. very strange piece of music called the Irish Black Bottom. There you are, good fun indeed. Let's to the midnight hour, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us over the weekend. We've had a lot of fun and games over the weekend. I'm slowly getting used to this delicious new setup where everything is self-contained and there are no cables flying about all over the place. It's magnificent. I love it. All thanks to you. Thank you very much indeed. See you very soon, folks. I'm going to stop talking now because this is absolute agony. So, yeah, have a wonderful week and we'll see you very soon.